What up, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all latest Dodgers news, rumors, hype videos, podcasts, you're going to find it right here. So be sure to mash that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and give me your takes down below in the comments section. I want all your takes on Justin Turner and all the MLB rumors down below in the comments section. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty in the MLB offseason. The dominoes are really starting to fall, and today Marcus Semien signed a one-year, $18 million deal with the Toronto Blue Jays. It was first reported by John Heyman, and then Jeff Passan reported it was an $18 million deal. So first, Marcus Semien. So he signs a one-year, $18 million deal, and I think that's a lot of money for Marcus Semien, considering he's coming off a year where he had a 98 OPS plus, really struggled at the plate last year. He's going to be playing second base for them, so that says that, one, the Dodgers, they would have needed him to play third base, so he definitely was flexible to play other positions other than shortstop, the position he's most comfortable playing, but it is the Toronto Blue Jays, and they had to do some overpays to get players up to Toronto. You have the taxes, they have the customs, they have to live across the border, so I understand why Toronto, a place that's not typically known as a major free agent destination, would overspend on Marcus Semien, but that's still kind of high. We were talking $10 to $14 million on a one-year deal, ends up signing a one-year, $18 million deal, so you don't have to worry about the Dodgers and Marcus Semien because there's no way they were going that high for him. So he does provide that positional flexibility that the Dodgers are always after, but I didn't think the Dodgers would invest in him based on what he did at the plate last season, save for that 2019 season where he had a 139 OPS plus, finished third in the AL MVP voting. He's struggled at the plate with the bat. He's been a sub-100 OPS plus hitter for the majority of his career, and I just didn't think the Dodgers would invest in him considering they need a little more power from the right side of the plate. But most importantly, how does this impact Justin Turner, and will Justin Turner be re-signing with the Dodgers in short order? Now, today John Heyman tweeted out, the Brewers are one of two mystery teams showing interest in Justin Turner. Dodgers, Jays, and one more mystery contender are in the Derby. Turner will only consider contenders, but has a Final Four. So, there you have it. The Dodgers, Brewers, Blue Jays, and who's that fourth team? So, for starters, are the Milwaukee Brewers a contender? Well, they've made the playoffs the last three seasons. They got Woodruff, Hader, Devin Williams, Christian Yelich, but I don't think they're a World Series contender. Yes, if you make the playoffs, anything can happen. So technically they are contenders, but anytime we have a rumor related to the Dodgers, we have to break out the Dodgers rumor meter, and I'm giving this one a 2 Dodger dogs. People are talking, no serious smoke here. I think Justin Turner and his agent, of course you want to build some leverage, get that price up if you can. So I think you have to assume at this point that the Dodgers have already made him a respectable 2-year offer, and he's out there exploring his options, trying to get that third or fourth year from a team. Now, I don't think there's any teams out there that are rushing to offer him 4 years. The Brewers, they're definitely on a budget. So you've got to ask yourself, would Justin Turner sign with the Milwaukee Brewers over the Los Angeles Dodgers? That would take a couple things to happen. I think, one, obviously more money, and then more years. And are the Milwaukee Brewers in a position financially to give him a bigger deal than the Dodgers can offer him? I mean, it's definitely possible, but I think that offer would have to be very significant for him to leave the Dodgers to sign with the Milwaukee Brewers. But as of right now, it looks like he's not even returning their calls. Here's Justin Turner to the Milwaukee Brewers right now.
Sandy, have you got the ring?
Why, certainly.
Join hands, you lovebirds.
Stand, sir!
No, but I'm sure Justin Turner and his agent, they're returning calls from all the interested suitors at this point, including the Milwaukee Brewers. That was a little internet rumor. So unless they're planning on giving him a much bigger bag and more years, I don't think he's going to sign with the Milwaukee Brewers. Then you have some other mystery teams that have been mentioned, like the Nationals, like the New York Mets. Now, my question is, if these team names are out there, how is it a mystery team in the first place? Well, the Brewers, they came up today, and he does have that Final Four, and I'm guessing right now his Final Four is the Los Angeles Dodgers, in that order right there. Especially after the Semien signing, Justin Turner is going to re-sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers. To me, it's a foregone conclusion at this point. And yes, you might have other teams showing interest, like the Nationals, like the Mets, like the Blue Jays, like the Brewers, but he knows that he's going to re-sign with the Dodgers. The Dodgers know they need him now at this point. I think that his leverage went up just a tad bit after the Semien signing, but also the recent news about not having the DH in the National League. That can help Justin Turner in contract negotiations negotiations. You know he wants that DH in the National League. And if I'm the Dodgers and Justin Turner and any of these players and teams around the league, I've got to be furious at this point at the DH discussions, make a decision one way or the other so we can get these players signed and we can move closer to starting the season. Because right now it seems like they're in limbo, and as impatient as I am with the Justin Turner situation, what do you expect considering the position he might not play is in flux right now? So they have to figure things out for the league, for the game. I think right now they're in the red zone, getting closer to the goal line. Justin Turner is going to catch that slam for the touchdown. They're going to get a deal done, and JT will be re-signing with LA. And then a quick update on the man of the Bauer, Trevor Bauer. Please sign already, Trevor Bauer. But today, Bob Nightingale tweeted out, New York Mets emerge as favorites for free agent pitcher Trevor Bauer with record-setting average annual contract offer. Then John Heyman followed that tweet up with, Mets have not made Trevor Bauer an offer that would give him the highest average salary in history. They do appear to have some interest, however. Then later in the day, The Athletic published a story that read, while the Mets have made a splash in trading for shortstop Francisco Lindor, several agents still predicted they'd go after Bauer. The Dodgers got one full vote and another mention from an agent who was torn. He wants $250 million, and they are holding out for the Dodgers. So this is coming from an agent survey done on The Athletic, and to me, if you're Trevor Bauer and you're waiting on the Dodgers to pay you $250 million, you might as well retire because that offer is never coming from the Los Angeles Dodgers. I don't think the Dodgers and Andrew Friedman would even consider that for a second. That level of commitment, that much money for that length, no way that happens. I think there's a better chance the Dodgers pull off a blockbuster deal for Altuve and Bregman than sign Trevor Bauer to a $250 million contract. Now, is he still in play with the Dodgers on a short-term, high AAV deal? I definitely think that's still in play, but I don't anticipate anything long-term from the Dodgers with Trevor Bauer, especially when you consider what they have to do with Walker Buehler, Corey Seager, Cody Bellinger, and they want to maintain that flexibility. It just doesn't feel like a move that Andrew Friedman and the Dodgers would make. But if you do want to extract anything from that, it should tell you that he does want to be a Dodger. His childhood team, grew up in Valencia, went to UCLA. I think he wants to wear that Dodger blue, and maybe he does take that short-term deal, 1 or 2 years, maybe put an option in there for Trevor Bauer. I think that's definitely still in play. I'm hoping at this point that Trevor Bauer just announces his decision at this point. We want to know where you're going to play. At least announce your decision before the All-Star break or before the postseason this year. He needs to sign with someone, and it could be the Dodgers. Right now, it feels like Bauer to the Mets is gaining traction, but we'll find out hopefully soon enough where Trevor Bauer will be playing baseball next season. But let me know down below in the comments, would you offer Trevor Bauer a long-term deal, something in the $200 million plus range? Give me a Y for yes or an N for no. It's a Y for yes or an N for no, and then shoot your shot. When will Justin Turner be signing? I've been keeping track of your comments in the previous video, so shoot your shot. When will Justin Turner be signing? Give me a date, give me a time, whatever you guys want to do, but drop that down below in the comments section. For all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com, and also, if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the fastest growing Dodgers YouTube channel in the game, the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. Be sure to mash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, and give me all your takes down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.